our podcast today, and it is Mr. Vision Masango. Welcome, Vision, and thank you for being the very first person on this podcast.
Thank you so much. Thank you for inviting me. I can't wait. Like, I love anything art. So
thank you for supporting the vision. Thank you for supporting the art, and thank you for supporting the dream.
Thank you so much. Like, I'm happy to be here. How are you?
I'm good. And how are you?
I'm okay.
Are you excited?
I'm very excited.
Okay, let's dive straight into it. So take me back to where it all began with your vision. It's 1994. South Africa has just become a democratic nation. And in Zimbabwe, which is where you're from, the Masango family is celebrating the birth of their newborn son, Vision Masango. So tell us a bit about where you come from and your upbringing.
Yes, so I feel like things started a bit off because I'm the firstborn and I'm 30 now.
Yes.
And my parents' wedding certificate, it says that they are married for 28 years. So something is wrong.
Something happened along the way.
Yeah, probably, I'm a mistake, but okay.
The math ain't mathing.
Yeah, I still have to ask my parents about that. But, I'm the firstborn and my other siblings, they are all females, so there's a lot of responsibility.
Yes.
As a guy, and they named me Vision, so they had a lot of big things and big dreams for me. Unfortunately, I never loved being Vision because now I wear specs, so...
It's the funny guy in the building.
So it's like, I don't know, Vision who wears specs. I don't know about that, but I feel like they named me that because they saw something and...
Yes. I feel like your name carries a lot of weight in life, and I feel like your parents prophesied over your life by naming you Vision because, when you name someone something important like Vision, you expect them to have this big vision for their own life or this big plan with their life. So how did you get from Zim? Tell us a bit about growing up in Zim and how you got to South Africa.
Okay, so I spent the first 18 years of my life in Zimbabwe.
Yes.
And I grew up from a middle-class family, not poor, not rich. We're just doing fine and we're very religious. So that also molded my type of comedy.
Right.
I want to do clean comedy. I want to do comedy that is based on my life and that is clean, that is not rude.
Right.
That is also family oriented.
Right.
So it's been amazing because it's adopted everywhere.
Yes.
Where I've been doing jobs. But anyway, I grew up in such a family and it's a family where strict Christian values, no sex before marriage.
Right.
But then the other day I was watching the news and I was listening and there was a news that said that there was an increase in teenage pregnancy in South Africa. Now there's nothing funny about teenage pregnancy. But then, as someone who grew up in a family where there's no sex before marriage, and as a teenager I'm like, other teenagers,
they are doing the thing.
They're doing the thing there. I need to be there. You have a PowerPoint presentation to my parents. I'm like, guys, I want to go there. Yes, I was like, guys, let me go there. I need to go and spread some legs. No, I need to go and spread my wings.
Wow.
In South Africa.
Yes.
Okay, that's a joke. I don't want that. It's a joke. It's a joke. I actually came to South Africa to study. After high school, I had to come to study. So I did a Bachelor of Health Science in Medical and Science. And 4 years later, I qualified as a medical lab scientist. Right. And I specialized in a qualification called medical lab science, and I specialize in clinical pathology. So there's a lot of microbiology, there's hematology, and there's some chemistry in there. I don't really talk about that because it's a bit of a background qualification and not a lot of people understand what I do. I don't think my mom knows what I do.
Right.
Yeah, she just knows that I work with blood.
Yes.
Like it's okay, so she thinks that it's like some bloody business. Like she'll be like, yeah, you know what, go away with your bloody business. But yeah, anyways, so it's something that I'm so passionate about because I'm here in the healthcare sector and I'm helping, improve the healthcare sector one patient at a time.
Right.
And I don't really talk about it because it's such a hidden qualification and not a lot of people know about it. So it's difficult for me to talk about it often.
Right.
So that's why I compartmentalize and divide it too. There's people who know me solely as a scientist, and there's people who know me as a comedian.
Right.
And that's how I've been doing it.
Wow, that's amazing. So tell us a bit about life before we navigate into your day job and your night job. Tell us a bit about growing up in Zim. What kind of family do you come from? How did you manage to come and adjust to the culture shock when you were 18, when you did leave home, coming to South Africa?
Okay, so as a firstborn, it's very difficult because you don't have anyone that you're looking up to. Because my dad he's a mechanic.
Right.
So if you look at other mechanics around where I grew up, their children become mechanics. I never wanted to be that. I knew that I wanted something else.
Right.
So with a lot of research, a lot of talking to my teachers in high school and my uncles, I figured, look, I need to upgrade, I need to do something different.
Right.
So the goal was medicine, but then I ended up doing the medical and science. And I feel like that was something that was directed by God.
Yes.
And I'm doing it and I'm still enjoying it. And so the transition was just a bit tricky because coming from being in a family where you are supported and you're cared for by your family,
right,
and to you being alone in a foreign country and the different cultures, different experiences, it was a bit challenging.
Right.
But it's doable because it took me years to learn,
yes,
and all that learning I put it as part of my jobs. Yes. And people from different places, like there are people who come from the Eastern Cape, they go to Cape Town, they experience the same differences, the same culture shocks, and it helps people relate to their lives. And with that, I'm using my jokes to connect with people and to make the world a better place, one laughter at a time.
Wow, that's absolutely amazing.
Thank you so much.
So I know that you've been nominated for various awards within the comedy industry. So you came all the way from Zim, you studied, you went through varsity here in Cape Town in South Africa. You've got your qualification, you're a medical lab scientist, and now you're also in comedy. So tell us how you got into comedy, how did that all come around? Okay,
so I think naturally I was funny, naturally.
Yes.
I was that person who, my mom still reminds me that even when I was still young, around 5, 6, I was that person who always there to make people laugh, and I was embarrassing her in front of a lot of people because people would be like, who's that child? So whose child is that? And my mom would be so embarrassed and stuff. And then I became that class clown growing up. So it's that person who always wanted to make the room happier.
Right.
So when I came to South Africa after I qualified, going to work and going home, because my job is it's in the background. It's more what am I saying?
It's non-patient facing, so you're working behind the scenes.
It's behind the scenes, and it's introverted.
Yes.
It's for someone who wants to interact with people.
Yes.
I figured, look, let me just find something to do with my life. Then I found comedy, and shout out to David Oliver. He had a show in Claremont, and I did my first show there, which didn't go well. I was supposed to do 4 minutes, and I couldn't do even 2. 2 minutes is a long time.
Sure.
2 minutes is a long time. I don't like those women who say 2 minutes. 2 minutes is a long time in terms of comedy.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not talking about anything else.
Right.
I do clean jokes only.
Yes.
So I couldn't do 2 minutes. But then I had invited my manager by that time. I invited my friends, and
Yes.
I didn't do well, but something inside me was ignited.
Right.
I knew I was in my right
space.
Yes, the spark was lit, and I was I felt like I was in my right space.
Yes.
And with more learning and more learning and more learning, I ended up being an award winner.
Yes.
I was nominated.
So we're very proud of you. You've got quite a few achievements within the comedy industry. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so as much as I'm happy being an award winner, but I also am happier being an award nominee.
Right.
Because I was nominated for the Savannah Comics Choice Awards. That was last year, 2023. And that nomination, it's
a prestigious one.
It's a prestigious one because like it's the biggest award show in Africa.
Yes.
And also, only the comedians will nominate you. Meaning that in the space of comedy,
yes,
the guys who were doing it,
yes,
they recognize that this guy is doing it.
So it's the cream of the crop.
Yes.
The top dogs.
Yeah. So the thing is also, it was like the newcomer award.
Right.
So technically, everyone in South Africa can submit their own video. So there were like over 300 people who submitted.
Wow.
In those 300 people, they chose the best 20, and I was in the best 20.
Sure.
So that was a previous video that I submitted.
Right.
Then from there, they chose the best 20 to do like 5 minutes each.
Right.
And
was that live stand-up?
That was live stand-up.
Okay.
So that 5 minutes, my 5 minutes got into the top 5. That's how I became.
That's amazing.
So I became a top 5 out of the 300 people.
Sure.
So that is huge.
That's a huge accomplishment.
That means I'm doing so much well, and
yes, yeah. You're making waves within the industry.
It's only getting better.
Yes. So you're not just an academic. You're also this really funny guy. So you're exploring your creative side. You've got this gift. You've got this natural talent of comedy and making people laugh. But you're also studious and academic. And during the day, you have this day job, which requires you to be very quiet, very calm, very patient, and very analytical. So you've been accomplishing great things within the industry. So what is next for Vision Masango? What can we expect as the public for your academic life, as a medical scientist, as well as in stand-up? What is next for Vision?
Okay, so as much as they say that I've accomplished so much, my family doesn't think so.
Right.
Because I'm 30 now and coming from an African background, my family is like putting pressure on me. When are you getting married?
Oh, the burning question.
Yeah, I'm this close to leaving my family once again. Because like they didn't even say happy birthday on my 30th.
Wow.
They were asking me questions when
When are you bringing the bride home?
Yeah, but anyways, what's next? So in terms of my career as a scientist, I'm still learning. There's a lot of learning in the lab, so I hope that from where I am as a senior, I can carry it over.
Yes.
To something which is more senior, more management vibes, and there. Then in the comedy career, there are I have comedians that I inspire, like the comedian that inspires me. Like I don't know if you know Dylan Oliphant.
Oh, we love Dylan Oliphant. So me and my family, we also. Well, I grew up as a teenager listening to Dylan Oliphant because he was making waves in the industry at that time, and he actually had a show in Durban like 2 or 3 years ago that my parents and I went to, and he was absolutely hilarious. My dad loves him, so shout out to Dylan Oliphant. And he's got this very funny joke. He's like, "My name is Dylan Oliphant. I'm from El Dorado Park. We don't play golf. We steal golfs." So
yeah, so I love Dylan because when I started comedy, I find myself. So I started as a one-liner. I was doing one-liner jokes.
Yes.
Then I transitioned into a storyteller.
Right.
But I still have one-liners. Like
Yes.
I do still do one-liners. But then I did for 6 years. I managed to do like a 30-minute show, and I named it Blurred Vision. The whole point of Blurred Vision was that when my parents named me Vision, they did direction where they thought I was going to follow.
Right.
But then I followed my own path. I became a
Right.
comedian. The first comedian in my whole lineage.
Yes.
None of my ancestors were comedians.
Wow.
I'm the first one, so that's blurred. That's something like it's uncharted waters.
Yes.
So I did that, and it came with a lot of skepticism
Yes.
and a lot of discouragement, a lot of because they didn't know they wanted me to follow like like the routine path,
Right.
the safer path.
Right.
So I did that in
The part that pays the bills.
yes, they wanted that.
Yeah.
But then I've been doing comedy and it's been doing well and what's next is more networking, more shows, and I wanna hopefully get to Netflix and Showmax deals and
Amazing.
that's the
The
goal.
big boys.
That's the goal. That's the goal, and we get there.
Okay.
A lot of dedication, a lot of direction, we'll get there.
Absolutely. So Vision, are you seeing anybody? The ladies want to know, are you taken? Are you single? What's next in terms of relationships, dating?
I'm glad that I'm not in this dating pool because I feel like there's a lot of pee in the dating pool.
Yeah.
Like the dating pool is so contaminated.
It's
like,
rough out here.
Thank God I met the one. I met the baby.
Baby.
I'm not mentioning a name because
Yes.
yeah, her name might be someone's baby that we'll fight after this. No. Baby, just know that I love you.
You know who you are,
Yeah,
baby.
baby, yeah. Yeah, the thing is like, with you, baby, it was that thing where I'm glad that I met her in a time where a lot was going on in my life, and as a comedian, and in this dating life, like right now, dating has become so complicated that sex has become so easier to get that getting someone who's genuine, someone who really loves you, someone who's genuine, it's difficult.
Absolutely.
So getting someone who has the same goals, same vision, same
Vision, a personal plug.
Yeah. So getting that person who understands you and who's there, who's willing.
Yes.
Someone who knows that you don't find the one. You choose who the one is, and you choose them every day.
Right.
That's how it is. Like you're not gonna find the one. There's no the one. The one is not. That is a myth. We're not gonna get the one. There's
Right.
only the person that you're gonna choose every day,
Right.
despite of everything.
Yes.
So that's the thing. I met her and it started as this flirting thing, and this flirting went way out of hand. And now I'm catching flights just to go and see baby, and
So it's a long distance relationship.
Yeah.
So tell us a bit about how you navigate work life, comedy life, long distance relationships, family back home. How are you doing it all, Vision?
It's more about being intentional.
Yes.
Like obviously long distance relationship is complicated because there's a lot of people around you, there's a lot of people around her, and
Yes.
there's a lot of
Temptation.
there's a lot of temptation, there's a lot of doubt and stuff.
Yes.
But you need someone who makes you feel safe, someone, constant communication, constant updates, and understanding what we want in life. So that has been helping the relationship part, and the work life is just that love what you're doing. Like I do love what I do at work, and I'm willing to learn new stuff, and it's been doing well, and I'm happy about where it's going. And in comedy, I love doing comedy. It's something that I started doing before I even understood that you get paid for being funny.
Right.
And when they started paying me, I was like, oh, okay, let's do this.
Right.
And with family, it's those things where you constantly check in and stuff, and they
Sure.
understand. And that's the thing.
So you're 30 now. The next step is obviously marriage and children. But before we get into marriage and children and your plans for the future, what advice do you have to the younger version of Vision? So now looking back, you're 30, you're successful, you've made it in your academic career, you're highly successful in your academic career, you made it on the stage, the comedy stage, you're highly successful as a comedian, you've won several awards for comedy. What advice would you have to your younger version, the 5-year-old Vision back in Zimbabwe who's still looking at his life through those eyes?
Okay, I think go for it. Go for it. Because the thing is, people will push their fears towards you.
Yes.
Like just because it hasn't been done before, or they've never seen someone doing it, they would not be keen to let you do something. So just go for it. If you feel like this is right for you and this feels right, just go for it. Like with comedy, no one has ever done it before in my family or around us.
Yes.
So it was something that it was new, and they didn't take it with grace. And only after doing it so well, and they were like, "Oh, we always knew." Like,
Yes.
what guys, you're just carrying me the whole time.
Yeah.
But yeah, just go for it. It's worth it.
Right.
People are gonna say whether you do it wrong or right, and also you just have to try. You don't know. It's make mistakes. None of us are gonna leave this world alive anyways. So just go for it.
And there will always be naysayers along the journey, but it's up to you to fight against the odds and do it for yourself.
Amen.
So Vision, plans for 2025. It's almost the new year. Are you planning on putting a ring on it?
Yeah, baby, we're doing this. Baby, we're doing this. Maybe December, man. But anyways, the thing is, yeah, I'm in a serious relationship. Like, I stopped posting jokes, you know?
Right.
I stopped making jokes
Yes.
because I'm in a serious relationship.
You're in a serious relationship.
Hey, that's stupid. But anyways, the plans are to progress in my career.
Yes.
You know, probably, hopefully, try to do jobs in Zimbabwe, in Africa, international. And also, you know, career-wise, try to progress in a fair manner.
Yes.
And also, I try to encourage people. Like, I do have an Instagram, a LinkedIn account where I do like give like insight and help people do career path, career growth,
Development.
career development in like in their careers.
Yeah.
So I'm still trying to make the world a better place, one laughter at a time, one advice at a time, and one patient at a time.
Wow. Making waves. I love it.
Thank you so much.
So, thank you for being here today, and thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule, for making the time. This could have been a weekend away with baby, but you chose to be here on the podcast, and thank you for supporting my dream, for believing in me. I really do appreciate you personally, sir. And we're excited. I'm excited for you, for the future. For 2025, I'm coming to your wedding. I'm invited to your wedding.
Baby, we're doing this! We're doing this! Yeah, you know, she's hearing this for the first time, but 2025, baby, we're doing it. Because also, I didn't want to get married in 2024.
Yeah.
Like, it's you know, the number of years is hard to calculate. But if it's a year we start with 5, you know it's a multiple of 5.
Wow.
So it's easier. You know, I'll never
Is
forget.
that vision logic?
Yes, you know, you never forget. So, we're doing this 2025. 2025, we're going big.
So yeah, we're looking forward
Going big or going home? I don't want to go home, so we're going big. We're going big. I don't want to go to Zimbabwe.
So we're looking forward to everything with for your vision, your comedy successes, your academic successes. Please keep us updated. Come back onto the podcast, bring baby with you, and thank you for being here today, sir.
It was an amazing time. Thank
It's
you.
been great.
Okay, guys, thank you. Support Ishvani Unplugged. And yeah, see you soon.
Bye.
Oh, yeah. Bye.